Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss the Leonard's method to determine charge to mass ratio for photoelectrons which are produced during the photoelectric effect. As we know that the concept of photoelectric effect, when light falls on the metal surface, some electrons near the surface absorb enough energy from the incident radiation to overcome the attraction of positive ions in the material of the surface. After gaining sufficient energy from the incident light, the electron escape from the surface of metal into the surrounding, and this process of emission of electrons from metal plate when illuminated by light of suitable wavelength is called photoelectric effect. And Henry Hertz in 1887 in his electromagnetic wave experiment observed that these emitted photoparticles must be negatively charged, and Leonard confirmed the photoparticles are nothing but the electrons. And in order to study the confirmation of charge to mass ratio, as we know that the charge to mass ratio of electron is given by E by m is equal to 1.758820 into 10 to the power of 11 coulomb per kg, where m is mass of electron in kg, which has value 9.10938356 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kilogram, and E is the magnitude of charge of electron in coulombs, and which has value 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. And after studying or calculating the values of E by m, Leonard confirmed the photoparticles as the electrons. So in order to study charge to mass ratio, the experimental arrangement used by the Leonard is as shown. It consists of the quartz glass tube G, which is evacuated through side tube T, and it also consists of two electrodes, cathode C and anode A. The anode A has hole in its center. Also, it consists of the quartz window W, through which ultraviolet light is incident on the cathode. Then it also consists of two plates P1 and P2, which are connected to electrometers E1 and E2 respectively. When the ultraviolet light is incident on the cathode, this cathode emits electrons, or the phenomena of photoelectric effect takes place. The emitted electrons travels towards this anode A. Some electrons has enough energy and passes through the central hole A and travels towards the plate P1. All of these electrons at P1 is indicated by deflection in electrometer E1. When the external magnetic field of strength B is applied perpendicular to the plane of paper and directed towards the reader, the electrons, instead of going in straight direction towards the plate P1, they travels towards the plate P2 in circular path, and their arrival at P2 is indicated by deflection in electrometer E2. Then Leonard studied the variation of cathode potential with respect to current. Initially, Leonard applied positive potential to the cathode, and it was observed that there is no current in the circuit. When applied potential capital V was 2 volts positive, there was feeble current showing that few particles possessed velocity to overcome the retarding potential of 2 volts. When the potential was further decreased, the current increases and reaches the maximum value for minus 20 volt. Based on these observations, Leonard calculated the charge to mass ratio. In order to calculate the charge to mass ratio, suppose capital V be the accelerating potential applied between cathode and anode, and small v be the velocity acquired by the photoelectrons. Then the kinetic energy acquired by the photoelectrons is equal to the energy of photoparticles, or we can write 1 half mv square is equal to ev, where E is charge and m is the mass of photoelectrons. When we applied uniform magnetic field of strength B, the particles travels in circular path, and that circular path has a radius of r, and we can write the centripetal force is balanced by the magnetostatic force. So we can write mv square upon r is equal to bev. Rearranging this equation, we can calculate the value of the velocity acquired by the photoparticles v as v is equal to ber upon m. Putting this value of the velocity in this equation, we can write 1 half m ber upon m bracket square is equal to ev, or we can write 1 half m b square e square r square upon m square is equal to ev, and simplifying this equation we can write E by m is equal to twice v upon b square r square, where this E is charge of electron, m is mass of electron, v is the potential between cathode and anode, b is uniform magnetic field, and r is the radius of circular path acquired by the photoelectrons. By knowing the values of v, b and r, we can calculate charge to mass ratio. In conclusion, Leonard observed that the value of E by m to be same as that the electrons. This clearly shows that the photoparticles are nothing but electrons. Thank you.